Christina brought beer.
Oh my God, welcome back to another episode of Chillin Off with Jen Murphy and Christina Walkinshaw. Oh no, you look like you're gagging at the beer.
Well, you brought me a beer, but it's guava.
I mean, okay, so I got these from doing a show up in San Jose. They're so nice. This brewing company, Santa Clara Valley Brewing Company. And you know what? This is one of their limited releases.
I have this weird feeling it's going to taste like grapefruit.
You know what? Listen to this.
Is it going to taste like grapefruit?
No, it's going to taste like guava.
I don't know what the fuck guava is.
It tastes like a combination of like a cider and a beer, and
your eyes are very glittery today.
I'm wearing eyeshadow. I'm from the 80s.
What? Oh my God, are you wearing pantyhose too?
No, but you know what?
Why? Okay, wait, I'm confused about your look.
I know.
You took the time to put on, obviously, mascara and eyeshadow, but you still put a hat on your head.
I know,
because it makes me think you didn't shower.
No, I did, but I'm scared.
I'm not insulting her. She doesn't like to shower, and we talked about trying to go out and attract some men tonight. And we've talked that you attract more men when you don't shower. So I thought maybe.
Well, that's very true. But I did shower. But the only reason I'm wearing this hat is because I think that the Raptors only have so much left in their life this season.
Oh, that's a Raptors hat.
This is the Raptors hat. So that's it. I have to support. There's a big game tonight. We know this episode's not going to come out till after the game is over, and then you guys might be laughing and
what an
cackling.
Amazing last game though, with 2 overtimes.
I know. It's very exciting.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. I hope you like this.
I just want to explain myself that I wasn't insulting your shower because Paul looked at me like I was a bitch.
It's funny because I think I wrote something down about something pantyhose related, and I already forgot. Oh,
it tastes exactly how I thought it was going to taste. Like grapefruit.
You know what? It might be a little tart.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. But
it doesn't taste like beer, but it's not bad.
Here's the other thing, though.
She's getting me back for all the buttery Chardonnays I've made her drink.
Exactly. Buttery Chardonnay. Revenge.
I told Christina, should we bring wine? She goes, I'll bring beer. Don't worry.
I do have a lot of beer in my fridge that I would like to get rid of.
This is
only because
redemption beer.
It's redemption beer. But here's the good thing about styles of beer like this. I feel like if you're going to have something in your backpack or you're going to travel with something all day, there are certain things that are easier to drink slightly warm than others.
True. It does taste good warm.
Yeah. So like an IPA would be gross warm. But something kind of fruity can pass a little warmer.
No, yeah, you're right. It is good. It is good. It is good. And that you're right about the warmness.
Yes. So
I'm going to have to say I never understood your fascination with the IPAs. And I've recently been drinking them and I get it.
I tell you, hops is like hot sauce. And the more you get into it, like the more hops you need, like the more heat you need as a spicy food eater.
Well, it's also like I had 2 on Saturday and they weren't big. The glass was not big.
Oh, I know.
And I was...
Oh, they're strong.
That was good.
They start at like 6.2%.
Yeah, the one I had was like 9%.
Oh, see, those scare me. I would get tired.
Well, I did it because you were like, I knew I was probably only going to have 2, and it was you were performing and driving. So
that's exactly what I like to do. Yeah, but I can only have a couple beers. IPAs all the way. I mean, if I'm not driving.
Now I get it. Yeah,
that was a really fun show.
So much fun.
That was great.
Christina performed. She was hilarious, as always.
It was a real hoot. It was a good one at Ladyface Ale House in Agora Hills.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, the further out of LA you get, the nicer the audiences get.
I have to say, we've had a lot of good feedback about the last couple of weeks of our podcast when we actually had sex. And I did feel this intense pressure last night because I haven't had sex in the past week. And I felt this pressure of like, am I going to have to go bang a stranger because tomorrow's the podcast? And I got nothing.
We could have like Monday night, fuck night, right?
We could become a whore.
I know.
I say a whore like the 2 of us are one. We could become a whore together.
Between the 2 of us and our sex lives, we maybe amount to one whore.
I should have said I could become a whore.
I mean, I could too.
Not that I needed the podcast.
We don't know. Yeah, of course I haven't left the house in the last 2 days.
We talk about how much we love sex and we're really not.
I mean, I didn't even jill off until today. Like I hadn't jilled off in a long time.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's just
Did your parents come back? Did they make a surprise visit?
I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, my urge to Jill, it just like,
I think I know. Is it too early to bring it up?
Oh, no. I know my friend died.
Christina had an RIP.
I know. It seems like narcolepsy is not going to be my brand because
Your next boyfriend.
I know. It was really sad. It was weird because have you ever had an ex-boyfriend or like
No.
an ex die?
I feel like I'm extremely lucky because I have not had, and I have a huge family. Like both my parents come from families of 6 brothers and sisters. So I have like tons of uncles, aunts, cousins.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever died except people that should have, like grandparents.
Right.
Or,
That's like my family. I'm very
and I'm
lucky.
shocked. Yeah. I feel so lucky. I've never had a close, well, when I was in high school, I had a friend die. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of
16-year-old girl, which was really sad. But other than that, nothing.
I really haven't had a lot of death either. I've been really lucky. And
Yeah.
so when I saw that, and of course I saw it on Facebook, and I was just startled. I couldn't like I was in shock. Like, no.
Well, yeah, because you said you didn't even know he was sick. So that's really, if you know someone's sick, it might be a little less of a blow. But if you don't even know.
So sad. And then I posted like a nice, appropriate tribute. But you know when you like have all these funny things with a person and they die and you can't exactly put that in the obituary. I couldn't be like, hey, you know, he was the first guy to ever find a vibrator under my pillow, which was true. And this was back in the days before I was like proud to have a vibrator, but it was still kind of shameful. And I would keep it under my guest pillow.
You really kept it under the pillow? I thought you were kidding.
No, I don't keep it under the pillow anymore, but back in those days it was
Wait, could you not afford like a little side drawer?
I think I had like a nightstand, but I don't think it had a drawer.
Because you know when you're young and don't have as much money, nobody has like a side.
Exactly. Like I probably had one of those $20 tables from IKEA that didn't really have it didn't have a drawer. It was just a little table that you could put beside your bed. And I remember, so anyways, I'd obviously fallen asleep. And then, you know, it was pretty big too. It was like the size of a ketchup bottle, but like green.
I also feel like people didn't have side tables before cell phones because now we need someone for our charger and our cell phone.
No, I think back in the day they had things like lamps to read before bed.
I mean, my parents had it, but I mean, I'm talking about like in their 20s. You know what I mean? Like young people.
I know. But anyways, I didn't know that he found the vibrator because he obviously found it after I fell asleep. And so in the morning, it was gone. And I was like, oh my God.
He took it out?
Did this guy steal my vibrator? Did this guy take the vibrator? Like, where's the vibrator? And then
I have to make sure.
I noticed he put it on my windowsill, which was fine. But then I was like, oh my God, what if the neighbors walk by and they were like, oh my God, that poor girl's cactus has lost its thorns. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, he moved it just to fuck with you.
No, I think he just moved it because he didn't want it under his pillow because it was probably creating some sort of a kink in his sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I thought maybe he just had like a funny sense of humor and moved it to fuck with you.
I mean, that would have been pretty funny too. And
you wake up and a bird is shitting on your.
And then there was this other night where we went out. And I ran into a female comic that I know from Canada, but I wasn't really sure if she liked me. But then I was like, you know what? I don't care if she doesn't like me. I'm going to go say hi because I'm a nice person. And so I go over and I invite her over to our table. I'm like, hi. And then she's like, oh, hi. She's pretty drunk at this point. I won't say her name because, you know. So I invite her over to our table. And then I'm like, we'll buy you a drink. And I'm like, what are you drinking? And she's like, I'm having a Cabernet. So I'm like, awesome. And this is at the Cornet on La Cienega, and I think it's Largo now.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like the mid-2000s, early 2000s. So anyways, I go to the bartender. I'm like, oh, can I get like 2 beers and a Cabernet? He's like, we don't have Cabernet. And I'm like, well, my friend says she's drinking Cabernet. And then he's like, is this for so-and-so? Yeah, she doesn't know what she's drinking. And then he's like, pours me whatever red wine they have. I take it over the table. And then, you know, my boyfriend is like, that woman is grabbing my dick under the table.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Paul just perked up.
I know. Oh my God.
Paul, have you ever had your dick grabbed under a table?
It was.
You will.
It was pretty funny. I didn't even take it. I wasn't even jealous.
You're still
young.
Funny.
Yeah, exactly.
We've all grabbed a dick under a table.
And then we had an intervention and we stole her keys and we put her in a cab. We put her home. So we were good people, excepting the next day I could not drive her car home because I don't know how to drive standard. So then I had to call Tim and be like, can you drive home her car?
In your 20s?
Yes. I still can't drive a stick though.
Dude, when I was in my, I'm not proud of this, but you just reminded me of when I was in my 20s, I went out, this guy who used to always flirt with me, but he was married. And then I went out one night with a friend and like him and his wife were there. I like took off my shoe and across the table, put my foot under the table and like put it on his dick with his wife sitting right next to him.
Oh my God. What? Wait.
That memory just came to me of like how stupid you can be.
Oh my God.
And what a bitch I am. Like how awful. I would never do that now.
But how old were you?
I don't even talk to guys who are married now.
20s?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my
How
God,
awful, though.
No, I know. Well, I mean, guess what? We do a lot of stupid shit growing up, and we live and we learn, and then we don't make those mistakes again.
I don't know why I just brought up that awful memory.
So you put, like, you were using your toe to, like, tickle his penis?
Yeah. Ew! Gross.
What a move.
I just grossed myself out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope a guy never uses his toe to tickle my, vagina.
Yeah, because I'm sure guys love getting their penis tickled. They're probably like, yeah, this is not what I want. I'm sorry.
Sorry guys. Speaking of which, you just gave me a weird memory. At the Coffee Bean today, I saw a man.
You tickled someone's penis?
No, I did not. But I saw the grossest toe, like just a man who was wearing open toe sandals, and he had these like long, very dry toenails.
Oh, that's so gross.
That were just like Edward Scissor hand toenails, just like creeping out of his Birkenstocks.
Oh, that is so nasty.
It really, I noticed other customers made eye contact with his toes too. I felt like we were all victimized together.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying I have perfect toes. I don't, but I'm just saying what I saw today has scarred me.
Yeah, I would be scarred too. Mm. That's gotta hurt. He can't wear normal shoes then.
I don't think he could. If he wore pantyhose, he would definitely get a runner. As he would go put that foot in the pantyhose, and it would be like right down.
A runner.
That's exactly what would happen.
Oh my Lord! So we're going out tonight after the show to try and pick up some men during the b-ball game.
I mean,
b-ball means basketball for all of you out there who don't know.
This is our big game.
Paul, sorry we didn't bring you a grapefruit beer, but you said you're not drinking.
Oh shit, that's right. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what drinking beer on the podcast means versus wine. Although I think I've burped with wine too.
Yeah, you burp with everything.
We just decided that.
That one was a strong one, though. That was like harder on my ears than my annoying laugh.
I think the smell hit Paul, and he's like 9 feet away. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we made it on the last episode, if you listened.
Menopause.
To redemption sex, we made it our goal to go out and try and get some more men because we're these is our fucking years,
right? I
don't know if you guys know, but women in their 40s they really hit their peak.
We're ready. We're confident and we're ready to trim and give you what you want.
Well, I've always trimmed, but Christina's ready to get that razor out.
Nah, I like to twirl mine when I watch TV and make little kanickies, remember? Didn't I?
So we're going to go out tonight during the basketball game.
Because I am kind of over dating apps, you guys, and I feel like...
Oh, you are? Why?
I still play on them sometimes, but they just all turn into pen pals where
Isn't
it's like
it so much more fun to flirt with people in person?
Exactly. That's why you have to leave your house and don't give a shit and just go and, I don't know, meet people at the bar. Do you know what I mean? Make eyes with somebody across a room. Just get out of the house and see who you meet. Leave it to fade a little bit more than your own fingers. If I'm going to make an ass
of myself, I might as well go all the way and do it in person rather than online.
That's the thing. I just find that the dating apps sometimes are so anticlimactic where you get excited to meet somebody and then you meet them and you're like, ugh. But if you go to the bar alone or with a girlfriend or a wingman, you don't really have an expectation, right? You're just like, well, let's see who we meet. And if nothing else, we're going to watch this game and have a beer and have a snack.
Plus, yeah, because a lot can happen over text and messaging, and then you build it up, and then you meet them in person. It's not the same. But if you meet them in person to start with, you might know within 3 minutes. Whether...
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if this one guy I'm talking to on Hinge, likes to drink.
How do you try to figure that out?
Well, I don't know. He was like, what do you like to do other than hike and do comedy?
Do you just send him pictures of yourself drinking wine?
I should.
Charcuterie?
I should. But he was like, what do you like to do other than hike and do comedy or whatever? I'm like, I like yoga. I like reading. I like hanging out with my friends. I like happy hour. And you? And then he lists all these things. Like, I like to watch movies and I like to do this and I like to do that. But there was nothing involving drinking in his what he likes to do. I know. I feel like it's unfair for a sober person to get stuck with me. Do you know what I mean? As much as I like a good sober day just as much as the next girl. I had a sober day yesterday. I was in bed by 10 o'clock. It was, I got good sleep.
Oh, a sober day? I thought you said a sober date.
Oh, no, a sober day.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Sober date would be awkward. Well, maybe not. Not two sober people are together.
Could be okay. If it's during the day. I think it's awkward at night.
Well, I mean, for me, it would be.
If you meet for lunch, it's fine. But I mean, if you went out to dinner and on a sober day, ooh,
I mean,
that seems really awkward.
I know. I think we just have to, deal with the fact that a lot of people are more mature than we are. So some people probably could pull that off, but I personally cannot.
Well, no, I'm not judging people who do it. I'm just saying it would be. Some people. What are you saying? I'm immature?
I am.
Are you sweating?
I am sweating. Are you sweating?
No.
This is a hypercolor shirt. Anybody remember those?
I usually sweat a lot.
This is all sweat that's making the fucking gray come out of
It's your pheromones.
Hypercolor, if you remember.
Christina and I are giving out sexual pheromones.
Yeah.
Can you feel it, Paul?
You can feel it, right?
Is that why you're eating a pear right now?
It's pretty sexual. That's good.
It's so juicy, right? Oh my God, Paul's got dimples. It's so cute.
They are cute dimples. Okay, here's a question. And this is going to be hard for me to ask. Well, it's going to be complicated for me to ask because I only just thought of this today. But like throughout your life, have you ever felt like if you're in a conversation with somebody you just met and it's a guy or whatever and
or whatever. Is that what you have to say in 2019 now? Or whatever.
I call everybody whatever. So
guy,
whatever you
whatever.
want to be. Whatever. But when they force their girlfriend or their boyfriend into a conversation to let you know that they're not single. So all of a sudden you're talking with some guy you meet at the bar, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, well, my girlfriend actually really likes that show.
Yeah.
But, then it almost feels offensive to you because you're like, oh, you just forced the fact that you have a girlfriend into the conversation. So I know not to flirt with you. Or you think I'm flirting with you. And so you're dropping the girlfriend thing, even though I might not be flirting with you. You know that moment?
I do know it, and actually, I know some people get offended, but to me, it makes me feel better because then I feel like, oh, good, I don't have to worry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go next level.
Sometimes I do like talking to people at bars, and even if they're cute and maybe I might flirt, then that still puts me at ease to know, okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, no, I definitely don't have a problem with it. But I always I don't know. Sometimes it's like a tiny sting somehow. It's either a sting because I'm like, oh, this guy thinks I'm flirting with him, and I'm not. Or I am flirting with this guy, and this guy's taken. It's a sting, a minor sting. It's not a big sting. However, this is how I'm feeling these days in 2019. Now, I feel like women are dropping the fact that they have a boyfriend to me because they think I'm flirting with them too.
Oh, no, you're a lesbian?
Yes, I feel like in a lot of girls' eyes, I'm definitely a lesbian because they're like, oh, yeah, well, me and my boyfriend are just going up to wine country this week.
Well, it might be the armpit hair.
Does she think I'm hitting on her? Is that why she's forcing the boyfriend thing into this conversation? Right?
Well, this is what I think, Christina. So
I've given up the pheromones everywhere, obviously.
We talked about how pheromones are an issue. I've been hornier than ever for the last month for some reason. But so when your pheromones come out of your body, they still have to pass through what's happening. And I think the fact that you don't shave, they're passing through all this hair, and then they get confused, and the pheromones turn into.
No, the hair is part of the pheromone. Don't you know? That's all part of the excitement.
Yeah, but I think more lesbians don't shave, and so your pheromones are becoming lesbian pheromones when they pass through your pubic hair.
Possibly, but these women aren't lesbians because they're obviously straight because they're dropping the fact that I have a boyfriend.
Oh, you think straight women think you're hitting on them?
Yes. Didn't you hear the part where I said, me and my boyfriend? Do you know how the lesbian thing works? They don't have boyfriends.
I don't know. I think I was thinking about your pubic hair when you first started the story.
I think that's all you think about. It's my pubes.
I just think about your pubes and your pantyhose.
So anyway, but that's my new next level.
That's so interesting.
That's just my new next level. I'm not even going to call it a sting. I'll just call it an observation.
It's interesting that you would bring that up because something I wrote down to talk about today was that when sometimes I've been trying to I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I've been trying to wear just a little bit more. So I put on some blush and some lipstick.
Cute.
And when I looked in the mirror, I was like, I think putting on makeup makes me look more transgender than my normal self. I felt like I looked like a man being a woman.
Oh my God. You guys, let's make some noise for Ben Murphy. calling this episode Ben Murphy.
I literally looked in the mirror and I was like, I look like a man that puts on makeup to be a woman.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't personally think that, but this whole episode is about our own insecurities and paranoias.
I've never thought you gave off a lesbian vibe, although my family thinks I'm a lesbian, so what do I know?
I mean, I feel like I give off, but I think I'm just such an open and friendly person that, like, I feel like you can't really tell what sexual
You already know how my family feels about us.
I mean, we're already married in their minds. I know it. I know it.
Literally 17 times my brother has asked me, what about Christina? Am I not allowed to have a friend?
You're like, Mom, Dad, I just can't get into her pantyhose. I've been trying. She wears control top. It's like a chastity belt. And then I take them off, and you're like, oh, my God. Wow. There's so much more Walkinshaw here.
I just mass email, stick it to the wall. Guys, just listen. I promise. I swear.
Stick it to the wall. Oh, my God. Do you think our parents listen to that? I don't think so. I hope not.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, if they did. Oh, well. I come from a family that always says that. Oh, well.
You know what I think we need to do is just always hang out together, because when you're alone and you give off of a lesbian pheromone,
Keep talking.
it doesn't, the hell was that?
The man of my dreams.
But if we're together and we give off lesbian pheromones, guys are into it.
That's true.
So it could work to our advantage. That's really loud when you're digging in your backpack. You can hear it, right?
I know.
What are you looking for?
I thought I packed
Did you bring another lipstick vibrator?
No, but I thought I packed. Did I not pack them?
Oh my God, Christina's digging like...
Oh, yeah, I did. I brought the condoms.
Oh my God, how old are those? Paul, look at this package. It's all beat up. How old is this package of condoms? I told Christina we should carry condoms from now on. She brought a package from 2012.
No, these ones are from my birthday, 2000.
Well, it's pretty freaking beat up.
It does. It looks like if I can book at these bookstore. Just like, where's? Oh, do we have to open them up to see what
Christina's
the expiration
very
date is?
particular, by the way, because I told her I had some condoms from a festival I went to, like a comedy festival, and she wrote back, those are not good.
Oh yeah, lifestyle brand. Come on, everybody knows that those are for homeless people. The lifestyle brand. These ones expire in 2022, so I still got some time.
What's wrong with lifestyle?
I just feel like guys don't like. Well, I mean, I don't think guys
what's your condom of choice?
Anything for free.
Anything for free.
Thank you, lifestyle.
Yeah, they are usually.
Do you
for
have
free,
anything against lifestyle? She said they're awful.
I don't know. Sometimes they.
I
don't
thought
know. I feel like
Magnum was just
problems.
for black guys.
Sure. Holler at your girl, boys. I'm black from the waist down on the backside, I promise. I got a booty that won't quit.
Wait, so I thought Magnums were just big ones, no?
Yeah, large size condoms. So do you think this will help us manifest some big dongers tonight?
See, this is the thing. If I keep Magnums at my house, if a guy asks for a condom, not that anyone comes to my house, but I feel like if I pulled out a Magnum, he might be like intimidated, like, oh, is she only looking for a big...
Or maybe they're complimented. They're like, wow, she thinks I'm so big.
I didn't buy them for him if they were already in my house.
Here's what I think about this, too. I feel like I can't open this box because if I open the box, then the guy might be like, oh, I wonder who used the other ones in that box. Do you know what I mean? Not that guys think or anything, but...
Not because...
but I'm just saying, I like it better that this box is totally unopened. Because then I look.
It doesn't look unopened, just to let you know.
I know. It does look like I've been chewing the sides.
He wants you to throw it. Is that what you're saying? Oh.
Guys, well, guess what? Turns out I have till 2022 to get laid. Or more importantly, use a condom.
Yeah, maybe you should bring him on the boat.
I know.
Maybe that would be a good idea.
One of these days. One of these days, I'll bring those out. Oh.
Bring your condoms on the boat.
On the boats.
Girls shouldn't be required to carry condoms.
Why not?
Because.
I think we should, because it's not like they give a fuck what happens to our body, so I might as well have them on me.
If you're the one with the dick, you should have condoms.
You definitely should, but they don't always. So.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with carrying condoms. Yeah. I'm saying it makes me annoyed when a guy says, like, do you have a condom? That's what makes me annoyed. I should no, you should have
They
it.
should. The same way they assume that we're on the pill.
I could have like 20 of them in my purse. I'm just saying when they ask, it's like, no.
I know they should, but we should all have them on them. I'm scared. I don't want to get preggers. I don't think, play it.
You should.
safe.
Yeah, you're always.
Plus condoms are cheaper.
You know what, Christina?
Condoms are cheaper than Plan B. Plan B is $50.
One thing I love about you is that you're always safe.
Oh, wow. I try my best. I do my best. And when I fail big. So, shit.
This grapefruit is delicious.
It's still guava, but I'm excited that it's grapefruit on your palate.
It tastes like grapefruit to me.
Oh, yes. Limited release. Guava lupa.
Are you sure guava isn't in the grapefruit family?
I feel like it is. I actually do feel like it's in that family.
That's what I'm, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's why it tastes like grapefruit.
Like
to
it's
me.
all citrus, right? So, I mean, a different fruit, but like still in the citrus category.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to have a big story next week because this weekend, we both will have big stories because this weekend we're both going to see
New Kids on the Block.
and KOTB.
We're both going to the mixtape tour at different locations, but I feel like, this is going to be a big Jillin Off weekend for us. We'll be Jillin to Donnie, just like the old days.
Was Donnie your favorite? He was my favorite.
No, my favorite would have been,
I don't think I'll be Jillin off to any of them, but
I feel like,
I've never Jill. Do you Jill off to like famous
Not Danny.
people?
I never liked Danny. I think Jordan was my favorite one.
Wait, have you ever Jilled off to famous people?
Not really.
I've literally only Jilled off to people I've like had sex with or want to.
Yeah.
Like real people.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like I've. Yeah, lately I haven't even really been watching any porn, anyways. Just been.
Well, famous people aren't in porn.
I mean,
But I mean, do you think there's women that like just pull up a picture of like Brad Pitt and it works the same for them as porn?
I don't think so. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't. But
I mean, like I said, today was the first time I've chilled off in a long time. But usually, what I do when I like to do it is it'll be like right after the shower.
but you don't need porn because you have an actual vibrator.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
See, I need extra stuff because I'm just by myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. So
But I think with vibrators, you don't need porn.
I mean, I just feel like
Or maybe you do.
I like to go from the shower and then I put on deodorant just in case the Jillin Off gets a little sweaty and then I'll Jill off. Not that I would ever sweat that much, but I always make sure I put on deodorant before I Jill off. If I'm fresh from the shower, just in case. What if you got Jillin Off BO? I don't know.
Do you really believe deodorant works like that well?
I just don't like having no deodorant on if I'm masturbating. What if you worked up a good sweat?
I've never heard of this before, ever.
Do you? Paul, wouldn't you rather have deodorant on while you're masturbating
No.
than not have deodorant on?
No.
Would you masturbate with no deodorant on?
Yes.
I'm not sweating profusely when I'm.
Neither am I, but I'm still precautionary.
Don't you put deodorant on after?
No, I put deodorant on right after the shower, especially if I'm going to Jill off. Just in case.
So if you Jill off and then you're going to leave the house to go to a show or something,
Yeah.
wouldn't you put on deodorant before you left the house to go to the show?
Oh, totally, but I'd still put on deodorant right after the shower. It's pretty much the first thing I put on after a shower.
I've never heard of anyone deodorizing before masturbation.
I mean, I'm just saying because I always do it right after the shower. What's the first thing you do after the shower?
Go back to bed.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I like that too.
All right. That's okay. Well, anybody, if you have any thoughts about deodorant, you can write into jillinoffpod@gmail.com.
Chillin Off Pod. Chillin Off Pod.
Please only send us questions or compliments.
Please just send us compliments.
We're not gonna. We appreciate our fans, but we're not gonna have sex with anyone.
Yeah, we only if you're going to be at Bordner's in an hour, you have a chance. But since this is going to air in a week, you probably that's not a hot tip anymore.
None
Right.
of our fans live here.
Perfect.
We did get a good one from Stockholm.
That's so nice. Let's go to Stockholm and
That
tell
was
jokes.
such a nice message from Stockholm.
That's so good. Yes.
I wish
yes,
I'd have
yes,
written
yes.
down his name. My phone is not with me.
Also, so like one of my old videos from I taped this in 2010. It's my Comedy Now special from Canada. But some laugh therapy put it on Facebook, which means they're probably making like tons of money off advertisements and I'm not, but whatever. So anyways, but all these people, it's just like a good chunk of my vibrator material. So then I actually posted in the comments and I was like, oh, well, I've written like 16 new vibrator jokes since this special. But then today I got proactive because I see the video has like, I don't know, like 1,500 shares on it. So then I went and I put our podcast in the comments. So I'm like, hey, if you like all my vibrator material, you might like me and Jen Murphy's podcast, Jillin Off.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Because it has like thousands of views. And even this other girl was like, you should really get them to at least tag your name on there on Facebook. Because it's just like a clip and it's.
Oh, it doesn't even have your name on it?
Like it has my name on it, but it's not like a highlighted name that sends you right to like my fan page or something on Facebook. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. You put in the comments then.
Yeah. So hopefully we get some new Jillers coming to listen to some Jillin Off. Even though those podcasts right now, we're trying to Jill off less and get real sex more.
Yeah.
But
that's the goal.
Sometimes goals fall a little short, ladies, and then you have to Jill off.
I just want to get some good sex.
Not bad sex?
I just feel like people have been lazy.
Oh, yeah, you've had some lazy ones.
What is that?
I know. I was lucky. I scored good. I got good stuff.
How old was your dude? I think it's an age thing.
I did like the age point of the last guy I slept with.
Was
he
he 30?
33, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, that's
You know
good.
what? 40 and up dudes just get lazy.
Yeah.
This is what the problem is. As I've gotten older, I've tried harder because I feel like you appreciate it more. You want to put in the work. Also, as I get older, I feel like I want to please somebody more. Whereas when you're young, you're just having sex. You're like, this guy's cute. And you don't really.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like in your 20s, you're just sort of, I don't know what's going on. He's cute. I'm going to have sex. And then when you get older, if I like somebody, I'm like, oh, I really want to please them. Like, I'll like work hard, like on a blowjob or something. But I feel like dudes in their 40s, the ones I've been with are just getting lazier. So I'm doing all the work now and they're just like laying there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Isn't this what guys complain about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 100% accurate.
So it switches.
Yeah, because even I have that joke right now where I'm like I feel like the guys don't even want sex when I go to bed with them now. Now they just want back scratches.
I haven't heard that.
Every time I go to bed with some guy, he's like, can you scratch my back?
Oh, wait, you did
Can you scratch
do
my
that.
back?
You did that on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I always do that joke. I love it, but it's true. I feel like guys have mellowed out. They're not as obsessed with sex as they used to be, but we're the horn dogs now, and they want back scratches.
I am so horny now. I mean, I guess I don't have a problem going for 30-year-olds. It's just I feel weird doing it because I feel like I'm so much older than them.
I know, but...
So I'm like, is it creepy?
No, we're not creepy yet.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
I just wrote down Ben Murphy. I just don't want to forget. Never forget Ben Murphy.
That's pretty funny. Tonight when we meet people, you'll be like, this is Ben Murphy.
Ben Murphy, and I'm Chris Walkinshaw. We're here at the Jackin' Off podcast.
You decide our original genitalia.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Chris Walkinshaw. Oh my God. I don't know why that's so funny. Anyway. We got to get off to watch the game, right?
We're going to go watch the Raptors win, hopefully. And but some of you might be laughing at that right now. So if you want to find us on the social medias, you know, we're always out there. I'm out there on Instagram, on Tumblr, on YouTube at Walkin' Sauce.
I've kind of given up on Instagram though.
I know.
I'm really tired of getting 6 likes.
Oh, no. I know they are burying things. It's like, because it's like they want you to pay for advertising now. So if you're trying to promote something, it's like they can smell it, or they must have some algorithm and they know.
I don't know if it's just that I only promote like shows and stuff and people just don't give a fuck.
I mean,
because the same thing happens on Instagram. I'll promote like a really good show. I could put up a show on Instagram, Facebook. I could put up something on Facebook that has me and fucking, I don't know, whoever, Bill Burr. I could put up a show that has like me with a bunch of great comics and it'll get a few likes. And then I could put up something that's like, you know what, this fucking asshole, blah, blah, something very negative.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets like hundreds.
Oh, I know. People like negativity
so I think people
on social media.
Don't care when you're posting about shows and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking a picture. I got to change my angle to try to make my arm look smaller.
Christina's posing for a picture.
Could you tell when we paused and there was no talking that we were posing for a picture? Probably.
All right. I'm Jen Murphy.
All right.
Live.
Don't forget to chill off.
No, Jen Murphy Comedy on Instagram. I just said my website instead, but that's not up because I
ChristinaWalkinshaw.com. Always Jillin. Keep on Jillin. Lick those fingers, ladies. Bye.